What's up everybody, hope you guys are good. Welcome to 2020's version of Uncle Pac. So I decided I wanted to start bringing these back. I wanted to start creating these videos again for you guys, hopefully to help out anyone else who might be watching, anyone else who needs to hear these things, anyone else that can relate to these things. I ended up putting a poll out on my Insta story. And people were responding to things that they wanted me to talk about. Why do good girls?
Good girls? Blah, blah, blah.
So one of the topics I got asked was, why do good guys finish last? See, now, I consider myself to be a good guy. But one thing I started realizing as time went on was, I don't believe there is a good guy, there's a bad guy.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Now hear me out for a second, okay? I don't think there's anything wrong with being nice. Being too nice, there's a problem with that. I've often put myself in that bubble. So I would do a lot of nice things for girls, thinking that's gonna help, that's gonna give me the upper hand and make them like me. In real honesty, that's wrong. That's not what's gonna happen. They'll like you if they like you. If they don't, they won't. Simple as that. One thing that I realized, when a nice guy does a good thing for someone that they're interested in, thinking they're being nice, they're just doing it because they want to. Really and truly, it's a lie. Really and truly, it's a lie. It's hopefully for you to get for us to get brownie points as a guy, to be, okay, he does this, that's a good thing. I'm gonna put that on a list of things he's done for me. That's not how they think. That's wrong. Trust me, it doesn't work that way. So then we automatically get really annoyed, or guys would get really annoyed when suddenly they pour their heart out to this girl that they've been being nice to and doing all these nice things for her, and be like, oh, I've got feelings for you, and all of a sudden they turn around and be like, I'm sorry, but I don't have feelings for you, I thought we were just friends. And then they bring out this line, there's one line, listen, they bring out this line and they're like, but I did this for you. What does that mean? Just because I did these things for you doesn't mean I have to like you, or I owe you a relationship. That's one thing us guys think. And I used to do that. I'm not gonna lie. People in the past, I will name no names, but that used to be a thing.
And I was like, why am I doing this? I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this really and truly because I want that person to like me more.
I want them to see me as, oh,
I'm boyfriend material.
Listen. So most interactions with a guy and a girl, or with another person, you would know if you like that person from a few interactions, a few encounters. You would either be physically attracted to that person, mentally, or both. When these nice guys that were like, oh, but I did this and that for you, they feel that like they're entitled to something now. And at the end of the day, a lot of them say that nice guys finish last. They finish last because they're the best for, they save the best for last. They save the last piece, that last slice of cake for last. So you're gonna end up with a girl. So don't worry about that one. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Hopefully that answers your question. If not, sorry, I tried my best. This next one says, I started seeing this girl, she told me that her body count is
plus 20.
What should I do? So for me, this is me personally, this is my opinion. I'm not saying this is the right way to do it, the right answer. This is what you should do. This is what I would do. I don't think body count matters. Some guys, they're like, yeah, if a girl's body count is above 10, I can't fuck with her.
She's not wifey material. She's not this. She's this one.
Listen, do you know how many guys I know that are banging things left, right and center, front, back, upside down, diagonal, left, right, and then it's not okay for girls to do the same thing? Listen, it's a double standard, and it shouldn't be that. Really and truly, it shouldn't be a double standard. At the end of the day, yeah, even if this girl that you're seeing, her body count is plus 20, she's seeing you right now. I don't know what your situation is, if you guys are serious or not, if you're trying to be a long-term relationship thing, or is it just a quick little short thing. I don't know. Think of it this way, you're the last one at this moment in time. Well, hopefully, because I don't know.
I don't know if she's...
If you guys are like, where you guys are in your situation, and you don't want to be another number to add to that list of plus 20s. I don't know what your body count is. I don't know if yours is high, yours is low. It shouldn't matter. What should matter is the feeling that you have with that person, the connection that you have, how much you like that person. You liked this person before you knew her body count because you found her attractive. So at the end of the day, you wanted to beat that. You wanted to try and wifey that as the more you got to know that person, right? So now, why should her past now affect your present and your future? That's my advice to you. Don't just forget that one. Move on to that next one. Yeah, just left that one in the past. Because at the end of the day, you're still getting pom pom and you're still getting nookie. Leave it at that. So I hope that answers your question about the whole body count thing. I can go into more details about that, but I'll try to answer as many questions as I can. Okay, this one's interesting. So, hey Uncle Pac, really enjoy your videos. Thank you. As an Asian guy, I lack confidence in talking to girls. How do I boost my confidence? Listen, yeah. Asians not really having so much confidence in themselves. That, for me, stems way back in history, in the way that Asian culture goes. If you feel, or if you look back and you kind of reflect on moments in time of you growing up, or even for myself, growing up, I wasn't really someone who would speak out much. So as Asians, we don't really talk back. We don't really stand up for ourselves a lot of the time. We don't really argue with people much. And if we do have something to say, it's usually, and if we do have something to say, it's usually behind closed doors because we don't like that confrontation. And as time goes on, Asians start to stand out more. They're starting to be noticed a bit more. They're getting more recognized for doing a lot of different things that we weren't really seen for. So like acting, you're seeing a lot more Asian actors in movies, or Asians are known for being good at dancing, for good at singing, beauty pageants, and that's a good thing. For me growing up, I wasn't really a confident person. Me talking to you and me talking to this camera right now has been a growth in my confidence because I wouldn't see myself doing this. So how I got this confidence was through putting myself in situations where I had to stand at the front and speak, like teaching a dance class. That was one of my biggest confidence boosts. In order for me to get better at teaching, I had to learn how to teach. I had to study different teachers and take in what they had, and then apply that to when I was to teach a class myself. And then another thing that helped me was you had to figure out different ways to tell a story. My confidence in talking to girls, that's only started developing more now that I'm a bit older. Back then, I always found it hard to talk to girls. I was always shy. I didn't know what to say. I would have awkward silences, and I always felt hot. And I always felt that if I couldn't hold a conversation down with somebody, I'm not good at it. I'm like, oh shit, what do I talk about? When in real fact, you just gotta lay back, relax your shoulders, take a deep breath, and just ask questions that come into your head. But you also got to just listen to the conversations. So if a girl telling you about something about her day or whatever it is, so listen to the conversation and engage. And because by you listening, you're gonna respond, and then you're gonna keep asking questions. Oh, so what about this? And then the next time with that situation, like something else happens, and she mentions a name, now you're gonna think, oh yeah, I remember Barbara was just like saying this and that. So what happened to Barbara in that situation? Then you form conversations in your head, and you start asking questions. That's how I built confidence for myself to even do what I do. And I think confidence with talking to people happens over time. It doesn't happen in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day. Maybe start off by gradually starting to talk to people in groups and then having conversation with your friends. If you're not someone who talks to your friends and asks questions, and you're always just someone who's there but listens, maybe start asking questions and then build off that. It's all about personal development and taking your time. So there's no rush. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. I've enjoyed this myself. I enjoyed talking to you guys and helping people out. So let me know if you have any other topics that you want to talk about. Hit me up. Put them down in the comments. Put them on my Instagram. And I'll see you guys on the next one.